welcome back to me. Welcome back to Thailand. Welcome to Blue Tie here from Thailand. So, Cap. Hope you're doing well. Well, it's Friday. It is Friday. Let's go. Yeah, wow, yeah, Friday. And time just fly. Well, welcome back to me. Welcome back to Thailand. Just stopped raining. We're having another rainy day in Thailand. They had another thunderstorm there. Yeah, it just stopped raining. Literally, the frog's still in the pipe. Doing his tuber impression. You hear that? We have water pipes, and the frogs, they shelter from the rain, and they go into the water pipes, and of course they make a lot of noise. So you can hear them. And the only way to get them out is to flush them out. Yeah. So I've got more important things to do. But you just got to put up with that. Yeah, it's another thing of living in Thailand. I'm looking at my feet now because of the little ants flying over my feet as I'm speaking to you. For instance, yeah. You're in nature. You're in nature. I can honestly say that when you come here in Thailand, you're in nature. So, for instance, if you don't like the nature, for instance, you've got a problem. So, yeah, you have to put it with everything. So, anyway, so welcome back to Blue Tie. Welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? There's the bikes. Wait, I've got a motorbike. Whoa, it's great. It's going from here, 1 kilometre down the road, and it's going to stop. And that's why it's going. Literally. You heard? Totally and utterly pathetic. It really is. Get a super bike to ride half a kilometre between traffic lights. That's ridiculous. On a very, very wet road surface. And believe me, it's like glass. If there's any sand on it, we don't have ice over here, but we have sand. And any sand on that road, etc. For instance, believe me, you'll know. For instance, yeah, so you'll know. Anyway, so never mind. So let's. We're in the rainy season, so it's typical. As we expect it, but sunny bar. It's rain stop now, so let's move on. So it's Friday. It's once out. For instance, we've got a FA Cup final tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Kevin De Bruyne's 20th trophy. We can bring it home for him. 33,467 tickets are sold out. No empty seats tomorrow, guys. No, we have to put up with this crap already. So, for instance, no empty seats. So, all tickets sold out. No surprise. What's it called? And to which a Palace fan said, well, Palace sold out theirs in 24 hours. The difference between Palace and Manchester City is Palace fans need to get up in the morning, go outside the door, go down to the local tube station and get on go. Man City have got a plan, book coaches, hotels. If they're going to stay in hotels, staying overnight, doing a weekend thing, car journeys and how they're going to get down there, got to get flights, whatever. It's not as easy as waking up, get a flight ticket and whatever. You can actually go down to Wembley and get the damn ticket or whatever, maybe not. So it's a little bit different from you Palace fans, but you Southern softies, again, listen to Talk Sport yesterday and Jim White and Simon Jordan waiting. Well, everybody wants Palace to win, don't they? And then, a bit later on, another couple of Southerners talking about how he said, well, I hope I'm not... I don't want to be upsetting Man City fans, but I do help. Everybody hopes that Palace wins. Do they? Do Brighton fans hope Palace wins? Don't know about that. You know, a bit of rivalry there going on, but again, Southern against the North, the anti-North, the evil North. Again, for instance, my God, and even I'm south of you lot. I'm still feeling the rage of the anti-Northern, and everybody wants Palace to win. Well, I certainly don't want Palace to win, and I hope they don't win because I want to see Kevin De Bruyne there because we've got to make up for last season. Losing to the Rags. For instance, and I don't give a crap if it's their first time. Well, they should have been better. I don't care. They should be better playing football. Then it wouldn't be their first time. Oh, for instance, I'm sorry. Simon Jordan should have, the failed chairman, for instance, So, and did you get the money? Oh, God, it's rubbish. Absolutely nonsense. Jealousy. Anyway, so yeah, that's all for that. Got Pep Guardiola's press conference later on. So for instance, I'll listen to see what Pep's got to say. I've done my little thumbnail for the FA Cup final. I'm just gonna, tap it off a little bit to see how it looks nice. But the Etihad South. But yeah, really looking forward to the FA Cup final. Good time as well for me to watch it as well. It's only about 9ish as well in the evening, so which is good. I look forward to that. But yeah, really looking forward to it. Really good. Anyway, so news. Right, okay, so the latest news. So transfers in the beginning of the week, actually, with the Florian Wirtz and Tiana Reiners, was and Wesley and Rodrigo and everybody else we're willing to, all in one day, has now gone very quiet. So, of course, now everybody's taking a deep breath and whatever. And there are people now trying to in again, we're pushing back on against the bad media, the lies. For instance, of Liverpool now in for what's it called, Florian Wirtz, which is a total lie. No, they might be interested, but minor interested. The family did not go to Liverpool and meet any person from United. I'm getting more and more timeline on what happened, and it appears that they were dropped off at the Blackpool airport, came in from the Netherlands, dropped off at the Blackpool airport. I'm still trying to find the identification of the aircraft they flew, for instance, what time they arrived, etc. But it appears that, for instance, they were back on the plane at 4 p.m. That same evening, etc. And they took a car direct to the Etihad Stadium. They went round. They got a view of the Etihad Stadium and the complex and everything, and the CFA. And then they had meetings, high-profile meetings with the management of City. So I presume it was Tiki. I was assuming it was Bjergestad. Even Caldina Mabarak would probably been there as well. So, for instance, and then they met, and then they jumped in a car, and then they went back. Okay, did not go by Liverpool in any way whatsoever. Now I was talking to my mate yesterday. He's a Liverpool fan, and of course, he's a good lad, really good lad. But again, when I was talking to him, I said, "Oh yeah, we're in for that what's it called, first car as well." I said, "Are you really sure?" He said, "Yeah. The family came to meet him yesterday." I said, "No, they didn't, mate." But he was convinced. You know the reason why? It's because somebody put it into the newspaper and everybody believes it. And this is what you got to say. And I said, "No, we didn't. They didn't." And Florian Wirtz was there. I'm getting 99.995% sure Florian Wirtz was not in Manchester. There was pictures taken of the mum and the picture taken of the dad. Why wasn't Florian Wirtz picture taken? Somebody actually put up a picture of Florian Wirtz on a plane, a private jet, and says, "This is Florian Wirtz on the private jet heading to Manchester." Wrong! It wasn't. It wasn't. Again, it's just another doctored picture. It wasn't doctored. It was him on a private jet, but it was him going to an event because he was on a tuxedo and a nice. But again, the crap you got to put up with is just again the media and the people buy it. They buy it, and it drives me mad. But why people buy this rubbish, playing this. But yeah, so for instance, yeah. So he did not. Pablo Zabaleta. He did not. For instance, I'm definitely certain he didn't come. It was just the mummy and daddy who came over to see Man City because they're these agents basically, and of course Anyway, but that's it. So anybody says anything different, talking through the backsides. I saw a piece yesterday, and it showed that Florian Wirtz family came to Manchester, and right underneath was Liverpool have showed a great deal of interest. That right underneath it. Right, and then it continued with the Man City transfer and Florian Wirtz, whatever. But they stuck the Liverpool thing right in the centre to think that they're interconnected, and they weren't interconnected at all. So all it is Liverpool have shown it in interest. I was actually also saying to my mate, "Do you think Liverpool would pay 125 million quid etc. for Florian Wirtz?" He's not worth that. For instance, I think he's got a release cost of 40 million. I thought, what? I thought, no, he has not. So anyway, Love me, give me strength. Anyway, so moving on. But other than that, everything's gone quiet. And and I saw LB doing a stream yesterday. So, for instance, why not? Why not? Why not? It appears that Man City have been given again. This was done by Kicker, so I don't know, for instance, whether Kicker is telling the truth or not. But it says Man City have been given permission to talk to Wirtz now, so we don't know. I'm not too sure about that, whether it's true or not. So, but again, it's going to be a long. I want to say, I think it's going to be, we're going to have to take our time with this and hold our breath. But just because there's no news, it doesn't mean it's good, it's bad news. And I know what City fans want to get it over the line, done and dusted. But for instance, I think it's going to be a bit longer than that. For instance, we got to see, and it's going, it's not going to be, his mum and dad going to come back and say, oh yeah, come on, let's go and sign now today, and that's it. It could take a while. Again, for instance, there was chat. LB was chatting about Bayern Munich. He doesn't believe the Borussia Dortmund has the ability to pay, for instance, the fee, which was surprising. But maybe. Me personally, I think it's not. I think that they want him, but they kind of want him, but they don't really want him because they don't have the money. They not just have the money; they don't have a place to put him. They want him because he's a great player, but they've got other players. For instance, again, it was like I was saying yesterday. They've got other players in the same position at the moment, so they don't desperately want. That's the reason why they're quite happy to let him stay Leverkusen for one more season. So, but that's it. But I'm getting more and more confident of him coming. But as I put mine as an 8. I still believe it's an 8. I'm not going to go higher than that at the moment until get something concrete. Okay, so any other news yesterday? Tiano Reinders. There was talk about Tiano Reinders. Who's got your name right? But it appears that, for instance, Man City have been put in their first offer. Don't know what that offer is. I've made a proposal, an offer to Juventus for Reinders. So we'll see what happened. I saw a stream by AC Milan. But he was an English guy, as per usual. Was doing an AC Milan stream, moaning about it. And, it's going. So he was kind of like resigned to the fact that Reinders is going to Man City. The almost thing came up again. Danny Olmo coming to Man City. I don't see that at all. He signed he only signed yesterday. We went through this crap last season. I think it might have been on the the second, third, fourth, fifth choice, as it were. But he's not. I'd be very surprised. He's just joined Barcelona. It might be not going well for him at Barcelona, but they took forever and a day to get him over the line. To get him with the signature because he's got no money. Barcelona, but Barcelona maybe I can't see him leaving after 12 months. Don't know. Anyway, so. But the Rodrigo thing is definitely gaining interest. Arsenal also throwing the hitting the ring as well, but we'll see. As far as other news, everything's a bit quiet regarding about that. The only thing was Erlin Haaland. We talk about. Let's go back to the FA Cup. Let's focus on the FA Cup. Let's talk about something good. Alan he was talking about his pleasure at playing with Kevin De Bruyne, and hopefully it's his last game, and we're going to have a really good time. We clicked straight away from the first and second, and it's going to be emotional when good friends leave. Maybe the best player ever to play for Manchester City, one of the best players in the Premier League. Hopefully, we can make it a good last few weeks. You really can't replace a player like him. He's got something special to put the ball in the box. You can see many of my goals are assists by him, and it's been ridiculous. We have to give him a good farewell. Absolutely, 100%. So, but that was his feelings. Pep Guardiola's also been speaking about the Wembley as well. So, for instance, ahead of the by the way, just have a quick chat. Let's go back to the fact that, do you remember when that guy from Madrid with all the was in a football league event, etc. And he came out and accused Manchester City of and PSG, but mainly Man City, are breaking the rules. So it appears that breaking Javi Tabas, yeah, hates Man City and PSG. He says breaking with Man City and PSG will face no action from the European Commission over allegations of breaching EU competition law. Yeah, so there you go, all gone. Yavis Tavis filed a complaint about the club's allegedly use of state resources under the EU foreign subsidy regulations. Now, Total Sport was very, very quick to actually put that on their what's it called, on their chat. For instance, I wonder, for instance, if they're going to mention it in time soon. I wonder if Jim White or Simon Jones are going to mention it today. So I very much doubt it, but there you go. Matteo Kovacic on Kevin De Bruyne. It's been emotional, and it's not an easy game for him against Palace. He's been here for so many years, and it's never easy when you have to change and leave. The whole team has only one thought, and that was going to try to get the FA Cup trophy for him. Yes, that's what I want to hear. Come on, Matteo. So it's get the FA Cup for Kevin. Pep Guardiola, we're all excited to do everything we can to bring the FA Cup back home to Manchester. To play against Crystal Palace is a huge challenge. Everyone can see how good they are, and I thought they were an exceptional in the semi-final to beat Aston Villa 3-0. Certainly turning Villa over. Yeah, I'll say it again. As such as a privilege to play in such an incredible stadium, Wembley, and have a chance to win this beautiful trophy. This is our third year in a row in the FA Cup. So we're very, very proud. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. So yeah, so Pep Guardiola very, very proud and really, really wants the FA Cup back at City. So but yeah, so really, really happy. Anyway, so yeah, so I will leave it there. For instance, and I'm going to catch you later on, and hope you. For instance, later, so tomorrow, for instance, when Pep Guardiola speaks, and if you're going down, have a good, safe journey. Sing loud and proud. I'll be singing my heart out from Thailand. So I love you and leave you. I'll speak to you from Thailand, and have a really good day. Take care.